I just sat down. I just got home. Really happy about Minecraft here. The reason I was bullish on this token, right, is because it plateaued for the longest time, and it's really not too far up, right? This is a floored Ponzi pump. That's exactly what it is. Let's call it out for what it is, right? 85x from its bottom. However, it didn't have a second run, right? When it plateaus like that and finally it kept testing that higher level until finally it created a higher low right there, higher low, and pushed through. That's your signal right there. I actually made a post about this on my Telegram channel. I stopped posting some of these degen plays, these higher risk plays, onto my Twitter. If you want to find some of these, feel free to check out my Telegram. But up 50% since the call, so that's a really good one, especially if you got in at this low right there. That is damn near 2x, so really, really good stuff right there. QAtar finally, dude, it took forever, but finally moved. Okay, if you watched the previous video, you know I actually called this one on my Twitter as well. Really good entry. The reason being is because we are hit a previous level of resistance, right? You see price reversed here, broke through right here. What can we expect to happen when we hit that price again? Reversal, right? Going in the opposite direction. So 84% gain if you caught that dip. So money is always around. We're in a bear market, right? I don't trust this token whatsoever. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's some Chinese token. Okay, but the pattern's wicked weird. Okay, I want to point something out here. A lot of people were bullish on this token because it was some sort of a plateau, but really what I saw, I never touched it, right? Because this is a triangle. This isn't a ascending or descending triangle. This is just a triangle, okay? And from my experience, they do not work out. So be really careful. Draw your lines. All right, right now it did seem it didn't like tumble off like I expected to. Instead, it came down, plateaued for a little bit, and now it's popping off once more. So it could be an entry at this point, but I personally don't see a pattern here that I've traded before. Okay, let's keep moving on. Anything else going on? ARRC, if this maintains volume, it could be our next floor mooner. Personally, talking about floor mooners, I am currently holding oh, you know what? I was currently holding MC. Where is that one thing? Where is it? Nabox. So look at this bad Larry right here, right? This recently started grabbing volume, and it's only 77% up from its floor. If you zoom way out, okay, let's talk to the 12-hour. Okay, you'll see how deep we are. Okay, and that's why I'm bullish on this token, because if it maintains that volume, okay, we could very easily see a 2x to a 5x. And I'm personally holding this one. I will not sell. Okay, my stop loss is probably at this level here, and it keeps pushing higher, right? It keeps testing these highs. It's not testing lows, it's testing highs, which means that the public is bullish about this. And personally, I believe I've seen patterns like this on these little random Ponzi pumps that they first get that initial volume, and then if they maintain the volume, they'll plateau for quite some time before finally popping off. So we'll see how this token goes. Just a random floor, I guess. Let's check. I haven't really updated any of this in a little bit. SQUA came down a little bit more. Personally, I DCA right here. Okay, this will pop off at some point, but be careful. Use risk management. It's a beast, man. When it goes, it's gonna go. Like you're gonna wish you invested, right? But at the same time, it has the exact same risk of dumping. But watching the patterns, watching the price action. Bets, I don't really care about this one anymore, so I'm probably going to put that in a recycle bin. But swing, let's see what's going on with our long-term swings or mid-term. Injective protocol is always going to be a good swinger, okay? Draw your ranges, draw your lines, okay? And currently, for example, if I was looking for an entry here, oh, excuse me, it's playing within a range as of right now. This is a channel pattern, right? It's going alongside a channel. So if I was going to invest, I would look for an entry around here, right? But please do your own research, and please do watch some YouTube videos on price action and such. LCT hit its lower range, right? This is kind of doing the same thing. You could say the range low is right here or right here. Let's have both of those lines there, right? There's no rules here. Okay. We see that it's hitting some sort of resistance or support there, right? Because we came down into this area and then bounced back. We have some sort of a rally, and even now it is buyers are trying to buy up the liquidity right there, right? We can see that in the price action. So this could be a good entry here, depending if the sentiment is bullish. Okay, this is definitely driven by events and sentiment. So pay attention to the sentiment. Let me just say it 5 more times, all right? But it could be a really good entry. Your stop loss for right here, okay, probability, right? For right here where it currently is, you would be looking at a 2.74% ratio, right? So that's not too bad. Okay, manage your probability, manage your risk. SFP, I think this is taxed. I'm not completely sure, but this is one of those Ponzi pumps. I had a link in the search in the. Oh no, SafePal. Oh, this is a wallet token. My bad. So wallet tokens have been popping off lately. Ride the wave if you can. I got nothing on this one, honestly. I like faster moving stuff. But yeah, no, this is a thing. Keep an eye on it. Let's see, long term, do we have anything with IMOV? Looking like it's finally getting some resistance here. If you saw the previous video, then you know already what's going on. But if you didn't, again, we are right next to the launch price of this really bullish token. Okay, the team continuously works and this community is continuously bullish. Okay, if we see, as we are right now, some sort of support being formed, if we see liquidity being absorbed, please grab an entry, okay? Because this is floored. You can't get any lower unless it goes below its launch price, right? So good entry there. And wrapped Alvey, it's hard to do technical analysis on this token, to be honest, because it is event driven and community driven. However, I am noticing that it's failing to go lower. The community is clearly really strong here because it's not selling off and it's holding very, very high. So it could be a good entry there. Check out the events, check out the sentiment, see what's going on there. So let's check out today's volume, right? So ton of stuff going on, right? I can't make these videos too short. I try as hard as I can. $113,000 in liquidity. $263,000 for a market cap. This already looks really, really good. Top 3 on the transactions per hour. So let's check it out. Let's see what's going on here, right? Oh my God. Why would you get me excited like that? Why would you get me excited like that? Smells like a rug. So, oh my wallet. Let's see. Square token. I don't think this is such a good swing token, like such a good swing token. If you're a good swinger and you know a bit about price action and technical analysis and such, you can have a lot of fun here. Okay, nothing much more said there. Okay, let's take a look. Nope, not enough liquidity. SafePal, we've talked about that one. You know, I'm looking for liquidity. XRP is a rug. Trust Wallet is a rug. Just kidding. Trust Wallet has been popping off lately, popping off. What I do see right now, I'm looking at Dex Screener, which it doesn't give you the time, but this is kind of what I'm seeing right now. No, not this one, I really look like an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. So I'd probably go 1 2 3 2 2. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 5 waves here, and I personally, I'm not interested in it right now just because of that. However, this sell-off volume, you can see right there, has been falling. Okay, has been decreasing, so it could go for another one. The 5-wave Elliott wave pattern does not always work, so keep an eye on that. Let's see. Bitcoin is an absolute rug. Don't buy that. Palm, maintaining volume. Let's see. I hate how the chart opens up like that. Still downtrending, right? But it will bounce up eventually. Okay, so keep an eye on it. This is a really good entry point, or it was a really good entry point. If you swung that, I mean, that's a 40% gain right from that support area, right? Why is it a good entry? Because price, simplify it. Price has reversed there before, okay? So good to keep an eye on this one. It could form a double bottom. It could just keep going down. We don't know yet, but there's always money. You have to be there at the right place at the right time, okay? QAtar, we already talked about that. Pi Network, really happy about this one. As you saw the post on the Twitter, it was a 3x from the post, okay? Why did it do this? Well, we see a plateau, some sort of stability, okay? It plateaued, fell off a little bit, but with low volume, and then finally broke out here. If you wanted to, you could have drew these two lines for the falling channel, okay, and waited for your signal right there at the breakout, right? And then from that breakout, if you played it by the book, okay, that's a 2x, 2.5x right there. If you just held from the call, okay, that is a 4.5x, right? So good money here. I'm not sure what they're doing. I do no fundamental analysis, okay? The fundamental analysis is in the technical analysis. If there is no volume, then most likely is no community, right? So Hyperverse token, $12,000 in liquidity. I'm not touching that, okay? So we're getting low in volume here. Last thing I'll do is check our floors, okay? I love to check the floors because when one of these pops off, if you get in on the ground, I mean, 10x, 20x, there's so much money. You have to be lucky, though. You have to be at the right place at the right time. I'm not seeing anything here, especially on DEX tools. You don't really get the time, right? You don't get to see the time on the chart. Moss could go again, right? Moss could go again. I'm watching it try to plateau, okay? But if it doesn't break some sort of it creates some sort of higher high and higher low, I will stay away from it, okay? AIR as well, trying to plateau. We could have said the same thing right here and said, oh, it's trying to plateau, and then all of a sudden, boop, just blows off, right? So watch for volume, okay? Last thing is iStep. I'm waiting for this to go at some point. And DG, I'm not exactly sure what this is. The thing is, okay, because the BSC market is driven by a lot of Chinese people. Or by a Chinese community, right? A lot of the BSC community are Chinese, right? They create these tokens with unlocked wallets, with unlocked liquidity, and they absolutely send. I mean, SGS, SNS, look them up, okay? Crazy moves, but you got to be kind of experienced. Do some research, right? Take screenshots. Snails, finally, last one, I swear. Light. Should be on the downtrend at this point. Already popped off. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where the rally will be for the downtrend because it is currently downtrending. But keep an eye on it. It's one of those tokens you can always trade. It's always going to have volume, right? And that's about it. That's about it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave me a like. Check out my Twitter. Check out my Telegram. If you want to get daily updates, exits, entries, okay? I hope you have an amazing day or night. And I'm really happy that you've made it all the way to the end if you're still watching. So thank you so much. Hope you learned something. Have a good one. I'm out of here.